When you think of NBA salaries, you'd think that the best players in the league would be making the most money, the best player making the most, and so on and so on. But when you actually go ahead and look at NBA players' salary, that really isn't the case. You do have some top guys up there, but also in the mix, you got guys, just average players, making over $30 million. Guys like Gordon Hayward, Kyle Lowry, Mike Conley. Kyle Lowry's an all-star, but Hayward and Conley, they didn't even make the all-star team, and they're making over $30 million. So in today's video, what we're going to try out is we're going to take a team of the highest paid NBA players and find out if they are able to go 82-0 and win an NBA championship. So we're going to do this two different ways. Starting off, we're going to do the top 5 players, and this is based on how much they are making this year, not like their total contract or anything. It's based off their 2018-19 earnings. So we're going to start off with the top 5, and then we're going to fill the rest of the team with just free agents. But starting off on our list, our highest paid NBA player in the league is Stephen Curry, making $37,457,154 this year. Up next, we got Russell Westbrook, making $35,665,000 in this NBA season. And tied for third place, we got LeBron James and Chris Paul, both making an insane $35,654,150 this year. So just a bit under Russell Westbrook right there. It's kind of crazy. Curry's $2 million above everybody else. And then finally, our 5th most paid player is going to be Blake Griffin, making $31,873,932. So just looking at this list, you got great players like LeBron, Curry, Westbrook, and then you got Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, who aren't really at their top of their career. They kind of peaked earlier. Blake Griffin's starting to do a little better now. These players are definitely not top 5, not even maybe like top 20 players in the league, and they're making top 5. And when we actually add up all these players' salaries, they're making a combined $176,315,236. That is absolutely insane. For 5 people, they're making that much this year. That is absolutely crazy, but we got a pretty solid squad here. I don't know if this is going to be 82-0 caliber. I definitely think it's championship caliber, because we just picked up a bunch of free agents as well. Also, we made the team the Las Vegas Money Team, TMT. Of course, they're making the most money. You got to put them on the money team. Well, let's just get ready to seize it here, see how they do. Leave your comment down below how good you think this team is going to do. We'll also do one where we have everybody on the roster, or like the top 10 players all on the list, on the roster. Shout out to Cole for actually giving me this idea. And also, guys, if you aren't already, go follow me on Instagram at roy.nixon, or you can just type in Smequle and my name will pop up. So definitely go follow me over there. Alright, so we finished the season simulating top 5 most paid players. We got LeBron James as our MVP. Decent stats, nothing too crazy or anything like that. Doncic, Rookie of the Year. Chris Paul actually gets 6th man. So he's actually not starting in our lineup. I guess we do have a few too many point guards on the team. And we end up going 60-22, not even the best record in the NBA. We got we got LeBron and Westbrook on the All-NBA teams. And let's just get right over to the standings, see how we did. And we're actually the 2nd best team in the East. I did put them in the East, and they weren't even able to get the best record. 3 wins off the Raptors. But they still got a chance to actually win the NBA Finals, which we'll actually find out pretty soon. So our lineup, it's Curry at point guard, Westbrook at shooting guard, then you got LeBron, Blake Griffin, and Chris Paul is our 6th man, which is kind of funny. Let's check out stats here first, see if we got anybody in the league leaders. Points per game, Damian Lillard doing a really good season right there. And LeBron's our best scorer with 23.1. Rebounds per game, we don't have anybody. Assists per game, LeBron is actually number 4, which is pretty good. Steals, we got Russell Westbrook at number 2. Blocks, we don't got anybody up there. We did pretty decent in terms of scoring on the team. It's going to be LeBron, Curry, Westbrook, Blake Griffin, and then Chris Paul. Let's just hop right into the playoffs here, see how the money team does as the 2nd seed. We'll go game by game right here. Game number 1. The Wizards actually take it over the most paid players. There we go. They tie it up 1-1. And 2-1 for the Washington Wizards. Are they going to get 3-1 for the Wizards? And the Washington Wizards beat the 5 most paid players in the NBA in the first round 4-1. That is crazy. So 5 players, the 5 most paid players in the NBA, were unable to win an NBA championship and even get past the first round of the playoffs. So we're going to have to up this even more. We're going to add the 10 most paid players on a team and see how they do. Okay, so we've added the top 10 most paid NBA players now. We'll go over, we've already done the top 5, but coming in at number 6, actually the worst player on the team in terms of 2K overall, only 79 overall, is Gordon Hayward, making $31,214,295 this NBA season. At number 7, we have Kyle Lowry, making an even $31 million this season. At number 8, we have James Harden, who's actually the second best player on this team, and he's making $30,570,000. At number 9, we have Paul George, making $30,560,700. And finally, at number 10, we have Mike Conley, making $30,521,115. So that's going to round up our list of the top 10 most paid players in the NBA. And an interesting thing about this list is there is no centers to be seen. Actually, the highest paid center is at number 13, and that's Al Horford. But I just wanted to get top 10. That way everybody on the team is going to play, get some good minutes for pretty much everybody. And then we have a bunch of 0 overalls at the team. On the team, I put them at point guard. That way they will not be getting any minutes this NBA season, and everybody else will actually be playing. But we're going to hop into this with our top 10 players. I don't know how this is going to do. It's a good team, but it could definitely be better. Gordon Hayward has gone down so much in overall. He has not been playing well this season. I mean, hopefully he does a little better. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Let me know how good you think these guys are going to do and if they'll win an NBA championship. But anyways, okay, so now we finish with the top 10 most paid players. They actually end up going 66-16, so getting 6 more wins, adding the 5 next most paid players. I don't think anybody... Okay, 6th man is going to go to Russell Westbrook this time. And then we are going to get Coach of the Year as well. See how many people make the All-NBA team. LeBron James on the All-NBA first team. Second team, we don't have anybody. And on the third team, we have James Harden. Look at a bunch of the players that actually ended up making it on these. Schroeder, he would not normally make that. He's probably starting now. Other than that, I mean, let's say everybody else kind of the same. Look at all these top players, though, not even in the top 10 most paid players. Gonna get the first seed in the East. I want to see how close the Raptors were. The Raptors were 1 win behind beating this team. If we look at the front office, everybody has improved in overalls. Everybody up over an 80 now. But I want to check out the stats and see if we got any. I don't think we'll have any league leaders in terms of points per game. It's going to be Damian Lillard up at the top again. Yeah, I feel like we're not even close for any of those stats. Rebounds, not up there. Assists, not up there. Steals, not up there. Blocks, not up there. But if we go over to just our player stats, it's going to be LeBron at the top with points per game, 21.3. We got Harden, Curry, Blake Griffin, Westbrook, Paul George, Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Mike Conley, and then Gordon Hayward. And then our 0 overalls did not get any minutes at all. So the team definitely could have done a little better. I mean, we just don't have centers. We have a lot of short players. So I guess that's why the team isn't as good as you'd think it'd be. Most points per game easily, though. 120.4 points per game. Let up 104, which is one of the least actually in the league. 3-pointers made is the best in the whole league. 3-point percentage is the best. Free throws made isn't really up there, kind of in the middle there. Free throw percentage, we got LeBron on the team. That's not going to do too good. Assists, steals, Not up there for blocks. Actually, the worst team for blocks. We're just going to move on to the playoffs now. See if this time the top 10 players can win an NBA championship 1-0 against the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks, that's a hard competition for the first round. 2-0 lead, though. 3-0 lead. And can they get a sweep? And they do get a sweep against the Milwaukee Bucks. So really easy first round. I feel like they should be able to win the NBA championship pretty easily here. Just the regular season, they weren't able to go 82-0. Up against the Pacers in the second round. There we go. 1-0 lead for most played players. 2-0 lead. And it's a 3-0 lead. Is it going to be another sweep? And yes, it's another sweep. So 2 sweeps in a row to start off the playoffs here. Can they go undefeated throughout the playoffs? That would actually be insane if they're able to do that. Up against the Raptors, though, and Raptors get game 1. There we go. Most paid players. Tie it up. 2-1 for the Raptors. They've got to get a W here. There we go. 2-2. Can they take the lead? 3-2 now. And let's see if they go to the NBA Finals. Yes, they are. A 4-2 victory. Dropping 2 games to the Toronto Raptors. And check out the West. A lot of players, or not a lot of top teams not doing too good. The Warriors, who lost Stephen Curry, aren't doing very good at all. The Rockets aren't even in there. OKC lost their 2 best players. So we got the Utah Jazz in the NBA Finals here. And let's see how the money team does against them. It's a 1-0 lead. It's a 2-0 lead. It's a 3-0 lead. And it's going to be a 4-0 sweep in the NBA Finals for the 10 most paid players in the NBA. So easy final sweep right there. I mean, this team is super good. It's the 10 most paid players. I feel like they would have done a little better. They only lost 2 games in the playoffs to the Raptors. But that's just because, I mean, a short lineup. They got Blake Griffin running power or center, LeBron running power forward. And then you got pretty much 3 point guards on the court at all times. But let's find out who is going to actually get this NBA Finals MVP. And here we go, the championship celebration. LeBron probably going to be the one to get this Finals MVP. And it is LeBron James. So there we go. Nice victory for these guys right here. Look at the 0 overalls just standing in the back. No recognition for them. I mean, they didn't play at all. Check out the box score, though. We had James Harden, the top scorer. He actually got a double-double, so good game by him there. But there you go. Top 5 most paid players weren't able to win. Top 10 able to do it. But it just shows, I mean, just because you're the highest paid player in the NBA does not mean you're the best player. I mean, you got Gordon Hayward up there. Not doing so well this season, and he's one of the 6th highest paid player. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Never in the same space that we started at. Throw the ball, I run the play like a quarterback. I've been up all night trying to make a stack, trying to get a plaque and flip a dream into a solid fact. Hustled hard for it. One day they will notice. Chasing in the day.